Hi everybody, welcome to Cooking with Gina. My name is Gina Virginia Casella. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Gina Virginia Casella. I'd love for you to join my Facebook group, Present Moment Alchemy. And you know what I'd love even more? If you went on to Amazon.ca and bought your own copy of one of the Dragon Dreams, books 1 to 7, written by yours truly. There's a whole lifetime more coming. And wouldn't you know, I was the kid that went to special education, grade 2 to grade 6. And somehow I ended up graduating with an honors degree in English literature and a second degree in education. I went on to become a public school teacher, and I was a facilitator for my union, the BCTF, the British Columbia Teachers Federation, for 6 years in the personal social issues department. And so I would talk to teachers about mental health and wellness of students, teachers, stress in school, the epigenetics of the classroom environment and the school environment, talk about things like LGBTQ2 plus spirited, what that means. We talk about all kinds of social issues like water rights and re-education and so much more. But one of my favorite things to talk about is social emotional learning, which is highlighted in all of these books. And so something I would love for you to even do tonight, if you're not busy, at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to be on Typical Skeptic. Rob is going to be hosting me, and we're specifically going to talk about Dragon Dreams. So I've got the books tabbed, and I'm really excited. I think I might only have an hour with him, so I'm going to read the summary of each book and then just take any questions from the audience. And it'd be really cool if you were there. So, right? So this one, the first 4, I published those back in the spring. And then just a couple weeks ago, I really pushed myself. This was the big one, Sacred Phoenix Heart. And then these other 2 I had on my computer, and I thought I'm just going to publish these, and I did. And it's a phenomenal feeling. And the book series are based on dreams, half remembered, half misunderstood. And the first few books, like this book, 40 going on 14, is, I mean, these books are about so much, right? But in a like snapshot of a snapshot, this one is about me going through like upsets and my spiritual awakening, grieving my teaching career, and then I had a severe panic attack. This one here, I start meeting my guides and finding more clarity. There's heartfelt messages of hope that continues on through here. Then it starts intensifying. I get to know the Gnome King a bit more and the other realms. I completely let go of categories. So Angel, ET, you tell me, I don't even care anymore, but I do use that language just so we could have a common language, but by no means am I clinging to it. And then book 5 is just like such a big one. And there's topics in here that straight up make me feel uncomfortable. This one here also makes me feel uncomfortable. These 2 talk about things like the ET agenda, Homo sapiens sapiens being on the menu, talk about things like the spaghettification process and what it means to have like, I don't even know, I'm like scanning here for vocabulary, but it's just for what it's worth. There's some science in here. I don't have a science background, and I didn't really know what I was talking about. And I didn't have anybody to talk to about any of this. And so I was running it through the AI generator, kind of like a counseling session, like this is how I feel, this is what's on my mind. And then it would reiterate it back to me in different words. And it started using language like spaghettification process. It started using language like string theory. That was the other one. And expansion and compression of matter. Like I don't talk like that, but apparently that's the language I'm talking. And it's really powerful and scary at the same time. Like I said, I don't even know where to start. And then this one here is just kind of like moving on, even though I'm scared, I'm moving on. And that's what it means to have courage, and not having all the answers. And so anyways, I got to stop myself because there's clearly so much to say. And I really like these covers. Physically, they're just nice and soft. They're appealing in that way. The pages, I don't know about you, but I like to write notes in books, and I find the pages to be nice and soft. One of my friend Nick's got me to sign his copy. I felt like a freaking movie star. We were at the restaurant and he pulled out this book, and it was just a phenomenal feeling. What, my book? And somebody else is pulling it out, and I wrote a special little message. And anyways, the point is that the pages were nice to write on. And the reason I chose this size, the 5x8, is because I wanted something that I could personally fit in my hand. I don't know if you can relate. Some of the books I read, they're like these huge dictionaries. And I also wanted it to be just a little discreet book that I could put in my bag. So these last few books are a little big, especially book 5, but it is what it is. And they're all priced the same. So you can get them on Amazon.ca, the paperback, or you can get the Kindle version and have immediate access. So congratulations to me, and congratulations to you, because we're all one and you're a part of my dream. And I know that as you get to know the Dragon Dream series, you're going to start getting triggered and remembering and filling in some of my gaps that I'm really interested in. So anyways, I got to keep an eye on the time. It's about 20 after 1 right now. And initially I was going to go live at 7 p.m., but it works out for me 4 p.m. because I'm an early bird. I wonder if you can relate. And if you can't catch me live, don't worry. You can absolutely catch the replay, and I'll be sure to post it in my Facebook group, Present Moment Alchemy. And so a big thank you to you. And Rosie's here trying to get in on Cooking with Gina, Dave. And she's been with me the whole way. She's 9 years old now, Niner minor. And as I type these out on my laptop, I usually sit on my bed, and I got my legs stretched out, and I got my laptop on my lap, and then Rosie's usually like snuggling on my legs, on my calves. And so I'm just speechless, and I'm the kind of person that I always have something to say, but I'm really speechless, and I feel a bit emotional. I don't know if you can relate. And I thought I had one dresser, but I actually have 2 dressers full of journals. So there's tons more books coming, and I want to say a heartfelt thank you. So thank you so much, and let's get something to eat. What am I going to make? No idea. I saw a yam downstairs. I was going to use that yesterday. And today I was thinking maybe I might make like some yam fries, and maybe just experiment with the biscuit and make like a yam burger or something like that. I don't know. I just want to experiment with the yam and work with the theme that everything is like camping. Ingredients are a bit limited as I'm learning the vegan ways of knowing. And I really appreciate folks out there participating in the comments. Really means a lot to me. So I'm just going to put these books to the side and find that yam. It's here somewhere. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking my favorite beer, Coors Light. Went out and got a 6-pack. Just in celebration mode. I was in celebration mode last week and the week before when I published. But now that I actually have the books physically in my hand, I just can't even describe to you the phenomenal feeling. So I took a shower and stuff like that. Usually I shower after Cooking with Gina. But this morning I was playing my music and just having a fun time getting ready and just really feeling the hype. And I wonder if you can relate and what kind of music. I like all kinds of music, but I was listening to my dance music, and there's all kinds of like feminine expression on there. And then I was changing it up to oldies like the Everly Brothers, and also really like Wooly Bully, those kind of hits. And I love BB King, and just was listening to that song "I Got the Power." So I was like all over the place with music this morning. And anyways, what am I going to make? I'm not too sure, but I did take some stuff out. And this beer is really good. This beer is really good. I mean, really good. You know, when you haven't had something in a while? I don't think I've had a Coors Light since summertime. And then I had a Coors Light over the Thanksgiving weekend. But other than that, I haven't had Coors Light. It's been other forms of alcohol, and it just tastes nostalgic. Okay, I need to get some food in me. Okay, so I'm gonna make a sandwich. I found this bread. It smells phenomenal. It's nice and soft and fresh. So it's Calabrese bread. I don't know what the name brand is. DeMano. So I'm looking forward to eating this. I love bread. I'm going to make some yam fries and make like a yam burger with Bisquick. I'm not really sure what to call it yet. I also have some red pepper, and so I'm thinking maybe I'll chop it fine and mix that with the yam, so it's like a yam red pepper burger. Not sure, still figuring it out. Also, these mushrooms, I'm going to cook these up. Sharing groceries with folks that I live with, and I intentionally didn't eat these so they could eat it, but they're not eating it, and I told them they need to eat it or they're going to go bad, so I guess I get to enjoy them. And oh yeah, I definitely it's been a while since I had fresh garlic, and so now I just want to use fresh garlic on everything. And so I'm going to toast up that bread and scratch some fresh garlic. I'm just going to go downstairs and grab it. And in the meantime, I'm going to put my oven on 400. And what else do I need to do? I got makeup. I put on a lot of makeup this morning. I don't think you could have too much makeup, but anyways. What did I want to say? I think I'm just trying to remember things that I want to say tonight, and the conversation could go anywhere. So I just have to let that go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and get some fresh garlic, so I'll be right back. There's fresh garlic up here, so I don't have to go downstairs. All right, so I'm going to just peel this yam, and oh, I don't know what kind of yeah, I got the wrong tool out. All right, I got the right peeler, so I'm just going to peel this yam, and then I'm going to chop up my green pepper, so I'll be right back. So I peeled my yam, I cut up my red pepper, I've got some garlic, and I'm out of napkins right now, so I'm just using a clean cloth here. Just damp the corner a little bit. So I'm just giving the mushrooms a little wipe down. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is chop up the yam, some mushrooms, the red pepper, mix it all together in Bisquick so that I have like a patty. And as I'm thinking, I think I'm going to make it like a like the shape of the bread. I'm going to make it like really big. And then I think the rest is going to be like on the side. And I think it might be interesting to experiment and create like a garlic mayonnaise sauce or something to go on it. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but I'm excited and I know it's going to taste good. What do you think? All right, so I'm still thinking about what I'm doing, just channeling the MacGyver ways of knowing here in the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some olive oil on my mushrooms. Usually I toss them, but rolling them around here seems to be doing the trick. I thought about putting the mushrooms in the Bisquick. I don't want to. I think I just want to enjoy them for what they are. I'm going to put them on one side so I can put my patty here. I'm also going to dab a little bit of canola oil. That way I can actually put my patty here and my fries or whatever I end up doing. And I won't have to worry about it. So in this moment, I just need to make sure I'm rationing my ingredients. I want to make, I basically want some garlic so that I can chop it up with the yam and red pepper. And then I want some garlic so that I can, excuse me, scratch the bread when it comes out. So I'm just going to put that right there. Remind me it's there. And then I'm going to chop up this garlic right here, super fine. And I'm going to mix that with some mayonnaise to get a sauce. And I think I'm also going to slice up some red pepper. You know when you want to do something right away so you don't forget? That's how I'm feeling right now. I need to like do this before I forget. So I got some garlic, I got some red pepper, maybe a bit more red pepper. I think my knife needs to be sharpened. Okay. So that's going to be like a mayonnaise sauce that I put on. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what am I going to do? I think what I should do first is make my fries. And then I really don't need much pieces to make I just need a little bit to shred to make my patty. So okay. I haven't worked with a yam in a while. I forgot how hard they were. I'm used to working with potatoes, you know. Like, I mean, regular potatoes. I know yams are potatoes, but you know what I mean. So, okay, yeah. I think I got some fries here. I'm just going to move it around in my oil a little bit. So this is coming together nicely. I think I'll put it like that. Okay, so this I'm going to shred to make my patty, and then I think I'm going to just cut
I don't have any tomatoes, but I think it might be fun to put some red pepper on. And maybe one more of the red pepper like that, I think. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get some oil on there. And I think these red pepper will be fine, just plopped right on top like that. I think it'll be okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shred the yam, chop up the red pepper finely, chop up the garlic, put it in this bowl, and make a patty with it out of the Bisquick. I'm excited about my interview tonight. You know, I've been promoting myself as a hypnotherapist, as a teacher, as a workshop facilitator, but this is going to be like the first time that we just talk about me and Dragon Dreams and what that even means and what it is. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I was noticing in Cooking with Gina, yesterday I had to take the day off, but the day before, I made pasta and peas, very basic recipe, and it has the most views, and by like a long shot. And my other spaghetti pasta Cooking with Gina's don't have views like that. And so I'm wondering, what was it about that episode with pasta and peas? You know, sometimes I think life is just about the simple things, and good old garlic spaghetti with peas is something easy to make and it tastes good. So for my special sauce that I'm making, I think I'm going to chop up this red pepper here, and I'm going to add probably like half of it to my sauce. And I think I'm going to make it to be like a spicy sauce. Still figuring it out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So you know, like that machine when you're making bruschetta, you slice up the tomato and then you put it in the machine and it chops it into like really small pieces. I feel like I would like to get one of those, and I think it'd be really handy for this kind of stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to put, I'm gonna put lots in there. Put some in there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shred my garlic. If I wasn't shredding the yam, then I would just chop up the garlic, but since I can shred it, I might as well just shred it here. And I'm excited to get this inside the oven so that I can start messing around with my special mayonnaise sauce. And part of me just wants to hurry up and have like a slice of bread, but I'm going to wait. It's going to be worth it. Oops. So I'm still used to Bisquick. I find I'm using too much, so that's a good thing. I only paid like a few dollars, I think, for the box. It might have been around $5 at the most, and it's lasted me for a number of meals. I'm wondering if anybody out there has made some kind of yam burger, and if you did like I'm doing, shredding the yam, or maybe you made like mashed yams and you're using that as leftover to make your burger or your patty, let me know in the comments. And let me know the name brands of the ingredients that you're using, because sometimes, you know, name brands, we have our favorites. A lot of times it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does matter. So let me know the name brand. So I'm just going to add my yams in here. And I think I'm just going to tidy up a little bit, and then I will be right back. All right. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I'm going to salt and pepper it up when it's done as well. And like I said, I'm new to using Bisquick, and I'm finding in my experience, I need to mix it in. The first time I did this, I mixed everything together, and then I used the Bisquick as like an outer, like I tried to mimic like a breadcrumb layer, if you will. And I didn't add any water. I think just it's wet enough from the water that's in there already. And if it doesn't stick, I guess I can add some water. So maybe if I added a bit more red pepper, it would add a bit more water by default, is what I'm thinking. And I think when I squish it together, I don't think I need to add water to this. Okay, so my intention is to make one patty. But I think I'm going to have to make two. And it looks like if you just work it a little bit, that it's fine. There's enough water in there. I think the color is really pretty. I think it's going to need just a bit more Bisquick. I'm going to have to wipe this box down when I'm done. Okay, I think that helped a little bit. And I'm intentionally trying to make it big here. Looks like I got enough here to make like a little buddy. No, I think I could just kind of squash that on top, yeah? Oh, you can't see, sorry. Bring it over here for you. So I think I'm just going to squash it in. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to give my hands a little rinse. Okay, so these are going to go in the oven, and things seem to take a good, 10 minutes. or so to cook, so that's good. Let's put those onion. Here we go. I was going to call them onion rings, but I meant to say red peppers. I do that a lot. I say things I don't mean. I'll call green onions, potatoes, and it's like, why did I do that? And I think my brain doesn't care. It's just like, I know what I mean, and I'm moving on with my thoughts. Wondering if you can relate. I'm going to tidy up a little bit and get busy with my sauce. Okay, so my little garlic that I had here, I'm just putting it here now. That's the new spot, and that's designated for my bread when I make my when I put it all together and toast it. So I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with a special sauce now. So for the Vegenaise, I've got Earth Island name brand. I've used it. I like it. I'm a Miracle Whip person. Well, I used to be, but I find with when it comes to the Miracle versus mayonnaise conversation, that I really like mayonnaise. I mean, Miracle Whip over mayonnaise, and I would describe this as having more of a mayonnaise taste to it. I also have some Hellmann's vegan dressing and spread. I've never tried this before, so I'm going to try it right now. Ugh, really make the work for it here. I'm not being endorsed by any of these companies, just sharing with you what I'm using. Okay, come on. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it open. I've never tried this before. It has more of a dressing taste than this does, but I find it pretty much tastes the same. So that's okay. It's still good. I guess I was expecting more of like a vegetable or Caesar dressing kind of taste to it. I also find it to be on the thick side, which is good. So if I made this again, or if you're looking for a different kind of mayonnaise substitute, in my opinion, at least in this moment, you can totally use the Hellmann's Vegan for your sandwiches. What do you use for Caesar dressing, vegetable dressing? How do your Caesar salads look? So just to reiterate, I've got some garlic in here, red peppers, some Vegenaise, the Hellmann's, because like in French, it says vegetal, and I think my mind keeps reading that as like vegetable. Whatever. So I'm gonna add some salt and some pepper. And I don't know if I should add hot sauce or not. And I'm not sharing this with anybody, it's just for me. Turned out really good. The salt was a really nice touch in there. I think it needs a bit more salt actually. And the garlic in there is really nice. If I had sliced tomatoes, I think this would be a really complimenting sauce to put salt and pepper on the tomatoes and then the sauce to be on there as well. I don't know. I'm going to open the fridge and look at the hot sauces and hum and ha. I'll be right back. So I found the good old Frank's Red Hot. I'm wondering what you like to use. I like to use Tabasco sauce for my drinks, and I like to use Frank's Red Hot for my food. I'm wondering if you can relate. And I just want to put like a little bit in here, just so it's like spicy, but I don't want it to be like totally overpowered, you know? I also took out some sauerkraut. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. Frank's Red Hot went a long way, just kind of adding to the tanginess, like the vinegar or whatever that's in there. I think I will add a bit of whatever this is called. This name brand is Kind. I really enjoyed it actually. Sauerkraut. Usually I get Bic when I'm buying sauerkraut or like a no name. Kind was just what was available. I also thought about putting the sauerkraut on the sandwich like as a separate condiment, but I think I want it mixed in with my sauce. So now it's like coming together. I think this would be a really nice sauce too to put on crackers. It's like better and better and better. It tastes really good. So I'm just going to flip this stuff around here. I can smell the mushrooms. It smells really good. Oh, my lentil patty is not holding, or there's no lentils in here, but my potato, yam, and red pepper mixture here. It's not holding its form very well. That's okay. Probably needed to add some more biscuit to it, is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to put this, I think I'm just going to add a little extra blob of canola oil. Okay, so yeah, I totally needed to add more biscuit, but that's okay. Still gonna taste good. Yeah, the rest of this stuff here, just flipping this over. And it seems like the yams are softening. I was worried maybe they were cut too thick. Okay, so this is basically just going back in the oven. And I'm excited. I forgot I have some feta cheese. It's Daiya name brand. And it doesn't taste too much like feta cheese, but it's a really great feta cheese substitute for what it's worth. And I think I'm just going to slice it really thin so that I could just put it on my sandwich. Oh, the slice is so thin it won't come off my knife. There it is. And I think what I'm going to do now too is get my bread in the oven, because I think it's going to be ready in like another, 5 to 7 minutes at the most. So I went right for the middle. and I got this big piece of bread here. I think what I'm going to do is fold it in half. I don't know if it's going to be thick enough to hold my sandwich together, but we shall see either way. So all I'm going to do is I've got the oven on bake. It's at 400. I'm just going to plop that in there and let the oven do its magic, and then I'm going to scratch the garlic on there. Okay, so it's time to scratch my bread with the garlic. So I'm just going to reach in, grab my bread here, and then this is the best way to make garlic bread. You just literally scratch it. And then fresh garlic has a nice, not spice to it, but hot sensation. And as you scratch it, it gets smaller and smaller. Okay, and there's just like a little bit left. Then what to do is add some butter. This is Earth Balance. Okay, it's going to be like nice and crunchy. So how to do this now? So the intention was just to fold it, but I think I'm going to have to just kind of cut it slightly here. I've got some lettuce. I think lettuce is going to have to go on the top and the bottom, just because I've got a hole here in my bread. I think this piece with the hole is going to be the top. The rest is going to be the bottom. I like a lot of lettuce in my sandwiches and whatnot. It's hard to get it all in there right now. Okay, so just going to get my stuff out of the oven and put the sandwich together. Oh. Okay. So it's still recording. That's good. And we just lost the light. Woo. Okay, where's the light that I was using? Oh, it's the wrong mode. There, this one. It's a bit more relaxed. Okay, let's get this out of the oven. Looks really great. Something I just want to double check is making sure that my yam fries are cooked. Youch, it is steamy hot. And it looks like they're cooked. It looks like it's nice and soft in there, so that's good. It's happened to me before, I'm sure you can relate, where something just needed like a few more minutes and you were impatient, and then, you know, all those coulda, woulda, shoulda set in. So, okay, this is the bottom. My sauce. I'm in denial about how much lettuce I put in here. I think this is going to be a sloppy sandwich, needless to say. And whatever comes out, I can dip my fries in there. I'm interested in the texture. So I got my cheese here. Oh yeah. Things are coming along. Okay, my patty. It didn't exactly hold its form, but that's okay. Like I said, I think it just needed more Bisquick, and that would have been fine. Okay. Things are looking good. I'm going to take some of these red peppers, put them on like that. And then, oh yeah, I wanted to salt and pepper this. Put this on top. Oh yeah, folks, look at this, right? Then I got my fries. And some mushrooms. Still a bit hot there. Okay, so just gonna tidy up here, and then I'm gonna get to my favorite part, and that's the tasting. What's your favorite part? Right? So I wasn't really sure what I was gonna make, and I ended up making this very tasty looking sandwich. I'm sure it's gonna be tasty, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so I'm not gonna use a fork. It's the mushroom caps. I love mushrooms. I'm glad I didn't put any Bisquick on them. It's just good the way they are. Ham fries. Those are really good. You know, at the restaurants, they tend to serve them so like skinny, right? And then they're like burning before they're finished cooking. This is a nice size here. Really good. All right. Now it's time to dig into this. Oh man. All right. Whoa. Things are already getting a bit messy here. It tastes phenomenal. I can taste everything in there. I can taste the yam and the red peppers. I can taste the roasted red pepper rings. That's a really nice touch on the sandwich. So is the feta cheese. It melted just a little bit, some of it. It's kind of sticking to my teeth. I think that's just vegan cheese, right? Let me know in the comments. The garlic bread is phenomenal, and my sauce really complements it. I didn't want to add mustard because I tend to mix mayonnaise and mustard a lot when I make sauces, but you know what? I probably should have mixed mustard in there. And I just can't say enough about this. I'm going to take a picture of it and chow down the rest. It's really good, and it's nice to have it with a Coors Light. Mm. This is our beer, Coors Light. Remember that old commercial? I don't know. Yeah. So I'm just kind of feeling a lot of things right now. I feel thankful and grateful for my books and just for the food today and making a simple meal. And I'm thankful for those who are tuning in. So thank you so much for tuning in with me today on Cooking with Gina. My name is Gina Virginia Casella. Please like and subscribe to my Facebook channel at Gina Virginia Casella. And don't forget to like the videos. That's going to help me out too. And please join my Facebook group, Present Moment Alchemy. And make sure you go onto Amazon.ca to pick up your either paperback, or you can get the Kindle version of the Dragon Dream series, written by yours truly. I feel really phenomenal about it. And if you're not doing anything tonight at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be a guest on Typical Skeptic, and I put the link for you in my Facebook group. So make sure you join Present Moment Alchemy so you can get that link. And you can always just go on Facebook and search Typical Skeptic, and it'll come up. And if you can't catch the live, it'll be a replay for sure. And I'm really looking forward to more Cooking with Gina's episodes. And I'm also looking forward to writing more books. But right now, I'm just kind of waiting for it all to settle in. I don't even know what's in what book right now. It's all just kind of a wash. I wonder if you can relate. And I'm feeling good. So thank you again. My name is Gina Virginia Casella, and we'll see you next time. Take care.